M0FXB, welcome back to my Mazzy dog walk. She is here somewhere. Let's talk about calling CQ. Now, if you've never called CQ before on the HF bands, and we're talking about frequencies like 7.150 megahertz lower sideband or 14.200 megahertz upper sideband, those kind of frequencies, okay, you're going to feel quite nervous, aren't you? So the best way to actually learn how to behave is to listen and then copy. Yeah, of course you need your own call sign. So I tend to just go Mike 0 Foxtrot X-ray Bravo calling CQ. That's pretty much what I say. Or CQ. This is Mike 0 Foxtrot X-ray Bravo calling CQ. Mike 0 Foxtrot X-ray Bravo calling CQ and standing by. Or I might say calling CQ on 40 meters. If I'm QRP, I'll go CQ. This is Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo calling CQ. QRP. Give them, you know, if you're low power, they're going to pick out that because they might have a lot of stations calling, but they'll hear the word QRP, and you'll find that they'll come back and say QRP station. Quite often they do. I know that in some competitions and pileups, you feel like no one's hearing you, but you do have to persevere a bit because you've got to think that normally when a lot of people are trying to join a conversation, well, it's not really a conversation, a contest, there's so many voices that the person's hearing that the, you know, the host is trying to pick out those voices. So just persevere and, you know, do your best with your antenna setup. I'm sure, you know, everyone has a different one. I've got a 49:1 Ballon with a length of wire that's 66 foot long, and then I just stretch it and dog leg it, which means bend it at an angle just so it fits in your space. Tomorrow I'll be testing out Oscar Mike Echo Oscar Tango's loop. Can't wait to tinker with that. That's only about 1 meter in diameter, and that's for, you know, for people that haven't got a lot of area, and I'll be testing that tomorrow with lots and lots of different radios of all types in, you know, QRP mode. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, another one is, should we call CQ on 2 meters? Well, why not? You know, I mean, if you're on a local link, you probably don't need to because you're going to be 30 plus into a link. But people do call CQ into repeaters. They call CQ on 2 meters simplex channels like 145 500. They'll call CQ. They go CQ. This is blah blah blah. If the conditions are unusual, Mazzy, come. If you've got tropospheric conditions, which is giving you a further range, and we get that where I am because I'm right down the south of England, but sometimes we'll get stations come through on VHF further and above Birmingham. That's hundreds of miles in range just on a simplex frequency. I mean, the repeaters tend to pick them up, to be honest. So what's your advice, you know, and how are you nervous about transmitting for the first time? It's going to make someone nervous. Don't be nervous. Hams are welcoming, and if you're a new call sign these days, is it M3, M6, M7? Most hams are friendly and welcoming, and they want to embrace people into the hobby. Okay, so give it a go, try it out, and the more you do it, the more confident you're going to feel as you talk. And you know what, you actually get a bit of a buzz having a conversation on the ham bands and even the non-ham bands. You know, even an app like Zello, you have a nice conversation, you get a buzz from it. You actually do, if you're passionate about your hobby. So give it a go. Thanks for watching. It's getting windy up here. Going for a curry tonight. Bye for now.